The city's looking to make improvements to the Riverwood area in Tulsa, and progress is being made on the big Zink Lake project.
Those are just a couple of topics that we want to speak with Tulsa Mayor about. G.T. Bynum joins us this morning. How's it going?
It's a great week.
I know.
Got water in the river.
Well, let's talk about it. For so long, we have not had a lot of water in the river, and now with Zink Lake, very big changes with the filling there. Talk to us about what's been going on.
Yeah, this is something that people have been talking about in Tulsa since 1964. I have now been working on this personally for 16 years, and it is amazing after all that work, after so many people have worked on this for decades, to look out there and see the lake in place. We still have 5 to 6 months of safety testing that we're going to be doing on it. So it's not ready for folks to go out and hop in a kayak and go have fun on it quite yet. But you can at least see what it's going to look like long term moving forward. And, I just feel like it lives up to all the aspirations that Tulsans have dreamt about and had for it over the years. And I just can't wait later this summer for folks to actually be able to get out and use it.
So not only the whitewater rafting, the lake, the pedestrian bridge will also be open. And is it still everything on target for Labor Day?
Everything is on schedule, and I'm glad you mentioned that. The new pedestrian bridge, it was designed by the same team that designed the gathering place, and so it's like an extension of the park, but if you've seen the aerial shots, it arcs out over the lake rather than just running straight across the top of the dam. It's a lot wider. It's built for both pedestrians and cyclists to be on there at the same time together without being all cramped. It is just going to be an incredible, the bridge will be an icon for the city. The lake is going to change the way people use recreation in our city. You're going to have the greatest park gift in the history of America on the eastern shore of that. And we're building out right now in the next several months ways for people to access that, to use watercraft on the lake once it's open for people to use.
I've seen some video of it there. It just looks phenomenal. I did want to mention the data center. Tell us about this this deal that is apparently being worked on to bring an $800 million data center to East Tulsa.
There's not a lot I can say about it right now. It's up to the company when they want to announce what they're going to do. But I think the key on this is something that we've been working on, both the city and our economic development authority at Partner Tulsa have been working on for a couple of years now. And we just see tremendous economic opportunities in this area out in East Tulsa that we have focused both city resources, and we've been very grateful that the state of Oklahoma has channeled resources to build out all the utility infrastructure that you need out there, water, wastewater, things like that, so that people can build these giant facilities that we know there's an appetite for. If folks are familiar, the general area we're talking about is the area that Tesla was looking at a couple of years ago. And one of the real hurdles for us in that instance was that we did not have the utilities in the ground. So we're a big believer that if we can get the utilities in the ground out in East Tulsa, it's going to be a job creation engine for Tulsa over the next 20, 30 years.
Almost that if you build it, they will come. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
So the city of Tulsa, I understand, is asking folks who live in what's known now as the Riverwood area for some feedback. That's that area, I guess, from 51st to 71st, Lewis to Riverside. Can you explain more about what kind of feedback you're looking for?
Yeah, I mean, we're very fortunate that there's a really engaged group of neighbors and nonprofits in that area. And a lot of the time, I think you hear folks talking about 61st for one or other negative connotations, but I think it's very important to us at the city that a few bad actors don't define a neighborhood. The reality is there are wonderful people that live in that part of our city and want to make it even better than it has been historically. And so for us at the city, what we have said to them, and really in partnership with my colleagues on the city council, Jeannie Q and Jamie Fowler, is can we go in and basically we'll provide the tools that the city has to deliver around planning and things like that. But we want you to tell us what your hopes and dreams are for the neighborhood. And so all of that starts with this community engagement process that we are going through right now.
Yeah, right. So folks in the community can share their thoughts, filling out a short online survey until May 5th. Also, an open house at Savannah Landing coming up this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Mr. Mayor, thank you for your time today. As always, we appreciate you coming visiting on the show.
Thank you.